to my channel. My name is Missy and I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. I'm in the kitchen today making one of my family's favorite cookies. And this is the no-bake chocolate oatmeal cookie, and this recipe dates back a very long time in my family. I was making this when I was 10 or 11 years old for my mother's Tupperware parties, her toy chest parties, anytime she had anyone over to the house, and especially at Christmas. So I had a request to make this on my channel, and I said no problem because it's already on my Christmas list to make. So let's get to, and I'll show you all of the ingredients I'm going to be using today for this no-bake cookie. I have everything in front of me that I'm going to be using in my recipe today. I have old-fashioned rolled oats, white sugar, shredded sweetened coconut, butter, cocoa, milk, vanilla, and then I like to add a few toppings to mine. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I have icing sugar, glazed red cherries, I have some sprinkles and some colored sugar, and I also have for my tools a whisk, a spatula, and 2 different size cookie scoops, just because I'm going to be making 2 different sizes today. And I also have my large mixing bowl, and I have a saucepan over on the stove top. So let me get organized and I'll be back with the first step. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my rolled oats into my mixing bowl. And then I'm going to put my shredded sweetened coconut in. And I'm just going to stir that around. And then I'm going to set that off to the side, and we're going to go over to the stove. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is putting in our butter. And we're going to melt this. And I'm just going to put my burner on medium to high to melt the butter. Okay, so once the butter is melted, you're going to add your milk. And then I'm going to add my sugar. And we'll give that a stir. So what we're trying to do is bring this to a boil, and I'm just going to stir every so often to make sure that nothing's sticking, and we're looking for the sugar to dissolve. And I'm not sure if I said, but my stovetop is on 7, which is about medium high. And in the meantime, I'm just going to put down some parchment paper on the counter. If you don't have parchment paper, you can use wax paper. You can spray some foil and use that. But these cookies will need time to dry when they're finished. So what I usually do is just spray my counter with a tiny bit of Pam and put down my parchment paper, and then it's not going to move. Stir. Okay, so it's starting to come to a boil. So this is where I'm going to add my vanilla. We'll bubble up a little bit, and I'm going to add my cocoa. And then I'm going to take my whisk, and I'm going to whisk that cocoa in. I'm just going to turn my burner down to 6. Make sure you get all those little lumps smoothed out. And I'm going to boil this for 1.5 minutes. So I'm going to put my timer on. Give it a stir. Oh, it smells so good. This brings back so many memories. So many memories. What a beautiful chocolate syrup. Okay, so I'm going to turn my stovetop off. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is pour the chocolate syrup over top of the rolled oats and the coconut mixture. And I'm just going to stir that in, coating all of the coconut and the oatmeal. Oh, this brings back so many memories, so many lovely memories. And that oatmeal will absorb the chocolate syrup. And the reason I like to use the old-fashioned oats too is I like the bite better. But you can use quick oats if you want to. You're going to make sure all of that's covered. Scrape off the bottom. And you have to work fairly quick once you get it mixed. So I have some parchment paper down here, as you can see in the back, and I'm just going to go and start making my scoops and just putting it down. And as I'm going, I'm just going to add some cherries to these ones. You want to do it while it's wet. Push down in the middle. These ones here, I'm going to put some sprinkles on. Just push them slightly into the top. Then I'm going to make some that are a bit bigger. you don't have a cookie scoop, you can absolutely use just a spoon. Just gonna make a few of the big ones. And to those, I'm gonna add some of that wonderful gold sugar. Just flatten them out with my hand a bit. They're already starting to set. Normally I would make these at night and let them sit overnight on the counter. I'm just going to bring the camera a little closer so you can see better what I'm doing. Yeah, I like the smaller scoop better. Okay, I think I'll just add the rest of my cherries. And then once these cookies are dry, I'll probably put some icing sugar over the top. And that's it. So I'm going to let these cool. So that's it for sprinkles and cherries and sugar. And then when they dry, I'm going to come back and put some icing sugar over the top of them, just to add like a little snowy feature to it. So I'll see you back when they're all set. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, because I can't leave things alone, I have to elevate everything. I'm going to add some icing sugar to some of these. I think it just adds a nice little touch. You don't have to add too much. Just a little bit, and for me it really makes the difference. It just brings that look of Christmas and snow, and yeah, they just have a little bit more drying to do. Mine are drying very quickly today, and then I'll plate them up and we'll close out the video. So here are the cookies. They're all finished, and they look delicious. And this is just such a fun recipe to make, and especially at Christmas time. You know, you can add so many different things to the top just to make them look festive. And I will be having one tonight with my dessert. I am fasting, so I can't have one now. That's a shame. But I'm sure my family's going to be pretty happy when they get home and see that I made one of their favorite cookies. And I hope you like this recipe and you try it at home, and I hope your family loves it as much as mine does. And thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And it was just so much fun. And I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please subscribe and hit that like button and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading again. And I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Until next time, bye for now.